In today's episode, I take a look at a setup in CAD Swiss franc. Then we also discuss Aussie dollar Swiss franc submitted by FXpatriate, pound JPY submitted by Kumo, and Karabu takes a look at euro pound and euro Swiss franc. We also have some action from our Discord trading room. Enjoy. Welcome guys to another weekly market review here with FX price action. I hope everyone is keeping safe and amidst all this chaos. Luckily for us as traders, we can actually work from home. So that's one positive I think for us traders at the moment. I want to start us off with a setup on CAD Swiss franc, and I'm on the weekly chart here. Now on the weekly chart, what you can note here is after this big drop, it went into this big 5-year consolidation. Now a bit earlier in the year we were expecting a move up to these highs, but we actually came crashing down towards these lows. Now there's a couple of scenarios here. One, I'm going to be looking for reversals, either for a bit of a correction before going lower, or perhaps a move back up to the top of this range after clearing all this liquidity at the bottom of this range. Either way, it should be a nice move if we do find a bit of a reversal pattern on the lower time frames. And I'm going to quickly move to the 4-hour time frame. So moving down to the 4-hour time frame, we could have a potential reversal pattern forming over here. As you guys can see, this looks like it could be a bit of a head and shoulders pattern. However, we do have some other reversal patterns that could be setting up here. For this right shoulder, we're going to be looking for one of our reversal patterns, either this pattern over here, a move like this, and then we will look for a reversal over here to catch the move long. Alternatively, it could also perhaps set up as a bit of a triangle, and if we do find a setup like this, then we could also start looking for reversals at this level. It's hard to say how it's gonna play out at the moment, but definitely one that's on my watch list. And the first target for this one, if we do find a reversal, is I'll be targeting this resistance level over here, and then depending on the move, we might actually go for those highs. That's quite a bit higher. If we can just zoom out, potentially to this line, which I marked earlier, to the other side of that range. It's quite a big move that we're expecting here. Like I say, we'll put our alerts on these lows and look for reversals over here. Else, if we do find a triangle, then we can also look for some lower time frame reversal setups and again look for those longs. Next, I just quickly want to look at a couple of setups submitted by members of our community. I've put some of these setups up in our watch list channel, and this watch list is accessible to all the soldiers in the trading room. Remember, it's free to become a soldier. You can find the instructions in the information section. But the first one is the Aussie Swiss franc that was submitted by FXpatriate. And he's looking for a bit of an expanded flat. He did submit this a bit earlier last week, and looking for, after this big crash on the Aussie dollar, it looks like we have a bit of a impulsive move and then a corrective pattern forming for a bit of a move higher. Just heading to my trading view, as you guys can see here, this is the updated chart. So potentially we're looking at an expanded flat over here, and there's a couple of ways to execute this depending on your rules. You can either put a pending set and forget there. You can wait for some sort of lower time frame reversal pattern or a candlestick formation, whatever the case may be. There's also the possibility that this could form a running flat, so it might not reach all the way to those lows. So you might want to start looking for reversal patterns at this low, but ideally, hopefully, we'll take these lows. And if I can just zoom into the 1-hour time frame, we actually do have a bit of an order block sitting over here, so hopefully we'll find the price moving to this level next week, and once it's here, we can look for a little bit of a reversal to catch that move to the upside. Next up is a setup submitted by Kumo in our trading room, and that is on the pound JPY. And he's looking for just a little bit of a reversal after this ending type diagonal busy forming, just back up to this little zone over here. Now if I can just move to my trading view, and it's a setup that I actually really like, but again we're going to have to wait for, depending on your entry rules, hopefully we'll find a bit of a consolidation above this liquidity level, and then once we break through this will be my signal to get short, and then hopefully we can catch a bit of a move to this level a bit lower. One that you can look for early next week, but again just make sure that you have your rules set on how to enter this trade. But a really nice one there by Kumo. So thanks for that. Guys, that's it from me. Next up will be Karabu with a couple of setups. And then we also have, the best trades from our trading room this week. See you all in the trading room. Cheers.
Good day, traders. Welcome to this week's market analysis. I am currently looking at two setups for the week. The first one being the EURGBP on the weekly time frame. Now, what I'm currently looking at, it is these two demand zones which we've got over here. So what I'm currently waiting for it is for a push lower into this demand zone for a potential buying opportunities. I do believe the price will continue moving higher. As such, it will remove this high. So this is a longer term setup I'm currently looking at on the Euro GBP. One thing which validates this demand zone, it is because it has removed a previous area of supply. So this was the supply zone which we have. I was expecting this to hold price, so price just broke through it, and now this confirms this area as a demand zone, because for a demand zone to be created, it must have removed an opposing zone. My second setup for the week, it is going to be the Euro CHF. Now this is also a setup which I had shared last week. I took my long opportunity here and I am still long on it. I did, however, put a tight stop loss. My first TP will be at this neckline because I am seeing a potential inverse head and shoulder. So these are my two setups for the week. I hope that you do enjoy the video and you have find it useful. Cheers and